Hi guys, I'm Michelle with Empowered Yoga and Lifestyle. This is your 14-day rejuvenation series. Yesterday we were kind of strong, so today we're going to take it down a little bit, relax, and allow the body to rejuvenate up. So, starting at the front of your mat, we're going to tuck it in nice and close to a wall here. You're standing against this wall, making sure there's enough space for you to inhale those arms up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And reaching. Exhale down. Allowing that body to stay tall and strong. Getting some nice alignment here. Inhaling up. And exhale down. Breathing deep. And exhale down. Bringing those hands to your heart center. Let's close those eyes and take some nice deep breaths in and out. Just bringing yourself into this space, into this moment right here and right now as you take this time for you. Slowing everything down. As we have a nice gentle flow today, nothing too strong. Some nice stretches to get you through. Opening up those eyes. Inhale those arms up. And exhale down. Go ahead and take a step forward with those feet and gently and slowly bending forward into this, allowing that head to drop down, placing your right hand under your right foot and then your left hand under your left foot, breathing into this. Nice little stretch. If you need to bend those knees, go ahead. Allow that head to just drop and dangle. Breathe deep. This is kind of nice being so close to the wall because you can really relax into this and allow that bottom to just kind of gently tap the wall. So you know you're not going to tip over. And a few more breaths here. Perhaps even extending the length of that breath. Opening up those eyes, untucking those hands, and then gently rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up. And exhale those hands down. How are you feeling? Right? Let's lean against this wall. Bring those hands to those heart center. Close the eyes and breathe here. You should start to feel a rush of blood. Coming down. Filling the rest of the body back up. So we're going to flip everything upside down and upside down and upside down. And really shake it up a little bit. Gently. As we move through our flow today. Gently bringing yourself down to the mat as gently and easily as possible. Coming and arching into our cat and cow. So you can plant those feet next to that wall. So just those tippy toes if you'd like. And then arch that back here and then drop into that cow belly and lifting up. Arching and breathing as we make some space in this movement. Breathing into that cow belly, and then exhaling into that cat back. And then come on forward. Let's push into a child's position here. Breathe deep. Rolling on up into our hero's position. Inhale those arms up. Exhale down to your heart center. Close the eyes. And coming forward into this, let's go ahead and bring ourselves, our bottoms down. And then bringing yourself close to the wall, so as if you're sideways here. You can bring those knees bent and then gently bring that body down next to the wall. So we're gonna kind of make sure nothing's on your wall here. Unplug anything that needs to be unplugged or move away from that area. And slide those feet up against the wall. Making a nice flat head here. So move those ponies to the side or undo them. Bring those feet up onto the wall. Those things your mother told you to never do is put your feet on the wall, put your hands on the wall. Well, today's the day we're gonna do it. Go ahead and just relax here. With our legs on the wall, you can go ahead and touch the wall with your hands or palms open. Close those eyes. We're just gonna hang out here for a little while. Breathing deep. As you take a nice deep inhale, you can count to the number 4. And exhale to 4. Inhaling to 4. And exhaling. Continuing to breathe like that, nice deep, same length breaths, and then just as even as possible. So the beginning of the inhale should be just as even as the end of the inhale. Just as much volume coming in. You can extend your number to 6 or 8 or whatever you please. Don't hold your breath though. Making sure the volume coming in is the same exhaling. Even perhaps moving into your box breathing here. Just finally giving those legs a nice little break. Giving them the upward direction so gravity can work with them and allow them to just kind of melt into this. Breathing deep. And if this is ever uncomfortable for any reason, you can go ahead and bend those knees and come back up. They don't have to be completely flat. Your bottom doesn't have to be completely flat against the wall. As long as you're here, that's great. You can come out of anything at any time knowing that this is your practice. It's not called perfection for a reason. You never get perfect at anything. We just keep practicing and practicing. And it can become your perfect. And then we know that we can always try to improve ourselves and become better and better. Breathing deep. Allowing yourself to just let go. Perhaps even allowing my voice to fade away for a moment. We're just hanging out. Legs on the wall. Perhaps even focusing on that breath as a mantra. Something to listen to. Until your mind just kind of turns off. This is a wonderful pose. It allows that body to just really relax. It allows that back to be really cradled by the ground and gravity's pushing down on it. Gravity's allowing those legs to just kind of get their own feeling and rejuvenation, rebuilding now as you breathe deep and you're sending oxygen to those muscles to rebuild and repair and even energize them. Continuing with those nice breaths. And flushing out that brain with that oxygen. Really giving yourself some clarity here with that fresh breath coming in. Few more deep breaths and then we can move on in this gentle flow. Yoga isn't always about moving and moving and moving. It's about that movement with breath and then taking that time to pause. Because life is so much movement. Sometimes you just need to pause and stop. Breathe and allow this body to just relax and rejuvenate. Go ahead and slowly bend those knees in. Grabbing onto them. Your bottom might come up a little bit. That's perfectly fine. And you can open up those legs. Hang out here for a second. Wiggle those tootsies. Breathe. Just hang out. Even grabbing those legs and give them a mini massage. Coming off and rolling to one side, gently just hanging out here for a moment. Opening up those shoulders and planting them down on the mat. Breathing deep. And then coming back to that side, gently scooping yourself up as easily as possible, bringing yourself back to the mat. Continuing to breathe, planting those feet against the wall here, sitting up nice and tall. If you'd like to reverse this, you may. Breathe here as you sit in your staff pose and just strengthen for a moment. Tighten all those muscles and allow these legs to just kind of tighten up real quick. Open up those toes to the ceiling and then relax. Melt into this. Let's take this, actually let's take our left knee, bend it over the right knee and turning away from it. So sitting up nice and tall here, a gentle little twist. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. One more nice deep inhale and turn towards that left side. Grabbing onto that knee, placing this left hand right next to that bottom so you can sit up nice and tall. You're giving this knee a nice little hug here. And sitting up nice and tall and breathing deep. And if you did the glute section yesterday, this should feel amazing. Starting to feel that nice little twist. You can bring that knee up a little bit more if you'd like to, or bring it out a little bit more. And untwisting here, straightening out that leg, bringing in the right knee, crossing it over that left knee, and then just turning to that side there. So So turning towards the left is that we have this nice gentle twist here. Breathing deep. One more nice deep breath in. And exhale towards that right leg, giving it a nice little hug here, planting that right hand behind that bottom. Sitting up nice and tall, you should feel a nice little stretch in this glute. So if you're not, you can give this hug a little bit closer. I love you, knee. I love you, leg. Breathe deep. Planting that hand back behind you, straightening out those legs. Go ahead and sit back into this and bring those scapulas together, those shoulders in towards that spine. Breathe here, gazing up. And then walk it down. Bending those knees. Coming onto your mat. Breathing here. Straightening out this right leg as we take our left leg into the chest and then allow it to slide over to that right side. Keeping both shoulders onto the mat. So if this knee doesn't come all the way to the ground, that's great. If it does, that's great too. So just gently feeling this stretch here. You can make a T with those arms and coming on over to the side. And place that right hand down on the left to give it a little bit of weight if you'd like. And breathe. Coming back to center. Bending that right knee, planting the foot on the ground, adjusting that body, straightening out that left leg, and bending over the left side with that right knee. Making a T with those arms. We're placing that left hand on that right knee to give it that nice little stretch here. Breathe deep. One more nice deep breath in. And exhale back to center. Bending those knees, bringing them in and up. We're going to work into our happy baby. So bringing those fingertips onto those tootsies, or you can just hold onto the backs of those legs, just behind the knees. You can point and flex your toes, roll those heels around, and enjoy this moment. So we're just gently breathing into this. If you'd like to work your way into those toes, you're just kind of in like a squat position, but lying on your back. So gently working into this, start to feel into those hips. You can roll from side to side to massage those kidneys. Just enjoy this as you breathe. So another great pose to just invert those legs upside down. Drop those toes down. Open up. Lying in our Savasana. We're already here, right? Bring those hands to your heart center. You can even extend them above the head. And then bring them down to your side. I will leave you here in this moment. Thank you so much for joining me today. Enjoy your Savasana as long as you wish. Namaste.